Alright guys, we're out here in the sugarcane patch. This cane here I've already stripped. I'm doing it by hand because I'm not in that big a hurry. I'm needing the fodder to put in some gullies, so I'm just kind of doing it by hand. Trying to get 100 stalks done because we're fixing to cut down and grind 100 stalks to make some syrup out of as just part of it. This is what it looks like once it's stripped. We're going to top it the day that we go to grind it. The reason that we are going to wait until we get ready to harvest it is because a lot of times, sometimes you can cut it a day or two ahead of time, but if you cut it too far ahead of time, it tends to lose a lot of the water out of it. And that's why a lot of people do top it a little early, is to get as much water out of it so there's not as much cooking involved. But I've learned it makes it a lot easier to scorch it when you're cooking it if you take too much water out of it, because then the sugar content's too high. But now on this other side here, this is what it looks like when it's not stripped. And it's not a problem to strip because you can reach in, you can take your hand if you don't have a stripper and it'll pull right out of here. Not hard to get off. The one thing you have to watch out for is this fodder has little fibers in it like fiberglass, like I mentioned in the previous video. But now, this is what's happened down here. We had a wind burst the other day in a thunderstorm, and because the wind cannot get through the cane, it's like a wall. It hit it, and it has broke it off level with the ground, and that cane is going to ruin on us if we don't go ahead and get it up and get syrup made out of it, because it's literally just broke off at the ground. It'll sour on us. So that's what we're in the process of doing right now, is getting this first 100 stalks taken care of so that we can get them topped and cut down and make syrup out of them in the next few days. Okay guys, we're out here in the sugarcane patch. We are stripping our cane today. And this is a stripper that I have here. The way it works is that you go up to the top of your cane and you just pull it down through it. It pulls the fodder off of it. Then we take the hook part on the end of it. Once we get it pulled down, I can take the hook and I can actually pull all this fodder out of here. Because when you get ready to cut it off at the ground, you don't want all this fodder piled up around the bottom of the sugar cane.
As we strip, we've also been pulling everything into the middle here. Danny is putting everything in the bucket now. We'll dispose of that. The tractor is snugly at home in some sand. Awesome.
Big snow sand.
Snow sand. We have a great imagination, don't we?
We're right here back in the sugarcane patch today, getting ready to start topping the cane. As you guys can see how tall this cane is in here, I'm not doing it. I'm going to let Amanda and Wanda top this sugarcane. And today, we're just going to get inventive and we're going to see what we come up with for these girls to be able to reach the tops of all this sugarcane in here. So, let's just, let's get after it. Let's see what kind of ideas we can come up with and see what it's like for them to have to top sugarcane. So, here we go, guys. Okay guys, tomorrow's a big day. We're gonna be cooking syrup. We've had the canes been topped, and now we're coming out here to cut it. We're gonna take it and stack it by the mill so that first thing in the morning, bright and early, we're gonna be able to start squeezing this stuff. Miss Wanda's back here, she's clipping it off. The storm blew a lot of it down, that cold front that comes through here, so we're trying to get all that out of here first because it's already laying on the ground and the fire ants will get all up in it. So we're going to be working on that. All right guys, we've got the our pulling system hooked up here. We use a lawnmower, we don't have a mule. This is our mule, an old wore out lawnmower. So that's what we're going to use to pull our cane mill around and around in circles. We're using a water bath canner to run our juice into. We've got 2 of them here, plus we have other barrels to put the juice in as we do it. We're using cheesecloth as our filter system to catch out any of the larger particles. Any of the smaller stuff will be boiling out over yonder and skimming off. This is the first process. It's gonna fit right up under here. All right, we're ready to rock and roll.
Guys, I'm ready to get on the lawnmower now. I got my coffee. It's a little cool this morning. This is our first cool morning. I'm ready to go.
Come on. Okay guys, we pulled the other pan off, we poured it up. They're going to jarring it. This is the one that was originally in this hole. We took that one out, put it here, took the one we just dumped the syrup out of, put some cold water in it, and now we're going to finish cooking off this little bit right here, and then we'll wash the pans and clean them up, and they'll be jarring them up in the house.